So what does this look like when we go ahead and take a look at how VersionPress is brought into the mix? So VersionPress is going to go ahead and store any node ID, which of course an image is, as a VersionPress ID in order for it to be later restored or rehydrated if we're coming from a repo back to a full instance. So let's take a look at what happened behind the scenes when we went ahead and created a new field group and added a new post that uses this field group. So as you can see over here, within our VPDB folder, which is what holds the data, the version data for our database, VersionPress went ahead and created this file. You can see that the name of the title of our post. You can see the content of our post over here. And you'll see that our new meta field called SuperSuite Image also has a value here. Now, right now, what's happening is the value in here is the node ID within the CMS. So that particular image had a node ID of 39. Now, VersionPress has no idea what SuperSuite Image is or what 39 means. If you think about this outside the context of an image, we might have had a meta field that said, price, for example, and 39 might have been a perfectly valid price. In this particular case, though, we want to tell VersionPress somehow to associate SuperSuite Image with a node ID as opposed to just a string or an integer. So the way we do that is by using the schema.yaml file. All right, and so what we could do here is we could go ahead and paste in SuperSuite Image, and we could tell it that it's a post and save it. Now, one problem that we have here in doing this is we've already created content. That association in the database locally already exists. So in order for this to actually work, we need to go ahead and save this value in our YAML, go back to the actual post, and resave it with new data such that it replaces this 39, which is the image's ID, with a VersionPress ID, which will look something more like this right here. This is the author VersionPress ID, which again is a node within the CMS. So if we were to do that, save this, come back to our database, our admin, I'm going to go ahead and remove this image, add a new image. This time, perhaps I'll pick this one, and hit update. Wait for a moment while it loads. And jump back over to my text editor. We'll see that now SuperSuite Image has this long string, which is a VersionPress ID as opposed to a WordPress node ID. Now, it's important to note that if done in the appropriate order, this last step I just demonstrated isn't needed. That's why it's very important whenever going ahead and creating a custom field or activating a plugin that you go ahead and map out the appropriate YAML structure before going ahead and entering any data.